Hello, welcome. I'm Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Today we're continuing on. We now get to do pack 28. Back up. Pack 27 of our Knight Rider build. Because pack 28 will be coming up soon. We just got done doing 99 through 102, which was the 26th pack that we were delayed on. And so we got this piece. This was the one piece that was holding up the whole rest of the build, was this part. So anyways, let's crack on to 103. Now I'm gonna have to find my little Mike Lane carpet trim thing. So I got a Mike Lane carpet trim to install on this piece. And I should have it laying over here. Let's see, so we need 103, so there's our 103 parts, and I got a Mike Lane carpet thing for that. Here it is. Ooh, almost lost that little tiny bit. I didn't even see that little tiny bit even come out. It's part of this piece. So, okay, so we're gonna have to put Mike Lane's carpet on there, but we need a little hole for the little piece. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put a tiny little hole in that piece, or in the carpet mod here. So that looks a lot better than that white plastic look that they give you. But now I got to punch me a little hole for my hook. Let's see. Just trying to figure out if I got something that's kind of small enough to I don't know if I got anything small enough to go in the hole without making the hole too big. There we go. There we are. We got there. And then we'll take our little thing. A little hook. There we go. Little power of persuasion. There you go. A carpet mod with the little hook on it. And then we'll fasten that to our piece. Too bad we don't have any more carpet stuff for, the rest of that. I don't think I had any more carpet stuff. Let me just see. I had front carpets. I had trunk carpets. Door pins. Floor mats. No. Don't have any more carpet stuff. You just gotta live with the plastic. But I just thought it might be kind of neat just to have like a little carpet piece like right here on this hump part. But anyhow, we'll screw that in with a couple BP screws. All right, and there we go. One nice little carpeted trim panel instead of a white panel. Not exactly sure what's up with the white panel. All right, now we got to take our seat belt and thread it through and secure it with a KP screw. We'll just kind of line the thread up. And if we can get our little self-tapping screw to go where it's supposed to go. There we go. Got that in there nice and tight. And then we need a BP screw to put our hinge on. So we need, I think we need the smaller side. I forgot to look. Yeah. So you want that side on the inside. And want to hold that in with a BP screw. All right? Yep, BP screw. So all right, and there we are. We're done with 103. Now we'll move on to 104. Having loads of fun here. And then there's one little screw at the end. So put that there, and then we'll let's see, 104. All right. Got a whole load of BP and GM screws. So first off, we need to take our little trunk clip. I'm gonna put that together with a BP screw. Okay, so Put that in there like that. And then put our clip in there. Try not to let it turn when you tighten up the screw. So then it kind of looks like that. It's hard to see black on black there. Okay, then we're going to put that into this piece with that screw part facing up. So then the latch will look like that. And we'll use some more BP screws. All right, so that's in. Then oh, they're just talking about taking out the shipment bar. There was a shipment bar, but I've already removed that long time ago, because I've been putting the car together, and you can't put the car together with that in the way. Okay, so now looks like what we need to do is flip our car over. Because now we need to cable tidy the two wires coming off of the roof. Let's see. So yeah, there you go. It kind of slides in there. So okay, it shows they go down a lot further than that. So let me just work on this a minute. Okay. Well, this one wire just doesn't want to stay where I tell it to stay. Okay. So that looks good. Okay, so now we're going to put a cable clip to hold those in. So get my little screw here. And of course the clip wants to fall sideways as soon as I try to offer it up to the car. You gotta trap those wires under that little clip. There we go. Okay. So now that we did that, now we can put this in. And I think I'm already seeing a problem. I think I put that clip in wrong. Just a simple case of just flipping it around, I think. Now that does work better. Now I just gotta figure out how to line this up. Okay, so these Well, for one, these wires need to kind of hang out the top. That goes there just like that. Okay, I need to I need some GM screws. Try putting one GM screw in here to kind of hold this thing in place. Try not to trap the wire so that way it doesn't get broken. Don't want that to happen. I already had that happen once, and it wasn't a good thing. Okay. I think I'm getting it. But I don't know for sure, because that didn't work. Because this has got to go in here. And yeah, there is a GM screw that goes there. Trying to figure out this one little bracket. I think I still have this bracket on there wrong. I think that's the way it was supposed to be. It was like that. That's the way it looks like in the picture. Problem is though that it doesn't line up then. This front piece is not quite lining up right. I wonder if I just take the screws out of this headliner a little bit. And maybe that would help this piece slide in place where it's supposed to be. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes. I think we found it. And I just gotta get these wires back up on top. Yeah, you just gotta loosen the headliner bolt a little bit. So that way the tabs will fall in place. Because that was the problem, was the tabs weren't falling into place. Because the headliner was preventing it from doing that. Yeah, now thing's going right into place, right where it's supposed to be. I just still have a problem though, because it says to put one GM screw up here, but my tab's still not lining up right. There's nothing. There's nothing to screw that GM screw into. Well, I've got the GM screw back here and here. It says to put one here, but the hook doesn't line up with the screw hole. And I'm not understanding what is going on here. Because it looks like I got it in place right where it's supposed to be. Because it's got a little locating pin. And the locating pin is on the inside and the screw is on the outside. And that's exactly how I have it. And there's no way to put a GM screw in there. Oh, wait. Never mind. You can put a GM screw in there. I just figured out where it goes. Let me get this in. And then I'll show you where it goes. Okay. So, if you see this, it's got like a little knob there. Right next to the knob, right where my finger is, there's a tiny little hole. When you put that clip in on so when you put that clip in there, that clip will actually line up with that tiny little hole. And that's where the GM screw goes. It goes in that tiny little hole. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. I just happened to look at this side and I saw the little hole on this side. Okay. Now that we got that mystery solved, so now this piece is in there nice and firmly. It's not going anywhere. Oh, and I could tighten down this headliner screw. Okay, now we're gonna put our back piece in. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with all these wires yet, but I think I'm gonna try to run them on oh, and by the way, on the last issue, I was trying to put the Mike Lane Ultimate Mod marker lights in, and what happened was I had taken the marker lights and put them on the tail lights. So then I was trying to put the tail lights into the marker spot. And they were too short, so then I went over to the brake wire. I took the extra brakes out, and then I put this over here, and it worked. So that's how I figured that out. But anyhow, so we got to take this and looks like there's like a little pin. It goes at the bottom. Then there's a screw hole here, here, and here. And we'll get our BP screws out. So we'll put one there. And then we'll slide one in here. And then we need to slide one in the top to hold the two pieces together. Okay. So that's that's 104. So we did 3 and 4. Now we just have 5 and 6 to do. So number 5 is actually a sort of a repeat of 102, minus the little glove box door. You don't have the glove box door on it. But you're putting the bracket on, putting that little bracket, and then that one little black piece. That little black piece there. So then 106 is basically putting in that little carpeted panel piece and probably putting it on the car. So let's grab our other big bag here. Now, if I really wanted to, I mean, I could have probably kind of went a little bit out of order and just did both these panels, but I just figured I'd just keep it in order. Because I haven't gone out of order at all on the build. So, at least not that I remember. Plus, it kind of gives a chronological order of parts, by keeping them within the packs that they come with. It keeps them in order of the packs. So, like before, we'll just take a BP screw and we'll put our rod on. Yeah, it's a little top heavy. There we go. All right, so get our little BP screw. There it is. I like my little screwdriver. I've used it for just about every build. You know what? I think I might want to turn that around. I think I got that on the wrong side. It sticks out a little bit. It doesn't sit flat like like the other one was. It still doesn't really. I don't know, maybe I just put it right back the way it was. Let me see. So if it goes on here like that. Yeah, see, it's supposed to sit on the inside. And it was sitting on the outside. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. It was just sitting on the wrong side. Now I got it fixed. So put a little clip thing in there. And then get a little BP screw for this. All right, so that's done. So now we'll do the last issue of pack 27. Which, like I said, is the exact mirror of 102. And then we're putting it into the car. And then we're putting the BP screw on the other side of this plate. And then we are attaching the lift gate hinges. That'll be nice because then my lift gate won't keep flopping around on me. See, as it is right now, it's just kind of flopping around. All right. So we'll pop this open. Get a little tiny little tab out of there. And then like before, I got my Mike Lane trim. If I can get the backing paper off it. Three hours later. I didn't have that much trouble with the other one. The other one just kind of came right off there. Alright, now I gotta poke my little hole. Yeah, I'll take my little clip. Wow, that one actually popped right on there. I didn't have to use force on that one. Alright, and then we need a BP screw. Okay, and then we need to put our seatbelt in with a KP screw. Alright, come on. There we go. Just gotta finagle it in there. Okay. And then we'll put that in. Like I did before, I'll just loosen the headliner a little bit. It'll make the screw just kind of pop in there. There we go. And then I'll tighten that screw back up. And let's see. Got one GM screw here. And then I'll get me two more. Come on, screw. Why are you hunting for the hole? Little bracket doesn't want to stay lined up with the hole. Well, I'll get the other one in. I'll fuss with that one in a minute. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna have to fix that now. Part of the sunroof came off. Well, this side is just being a pain in the butt. Well, now I see why it was being a pain in the butt. This didn't line up. Just trying to figure out how to do this to get this to line up right. There. That one little tab wasn't going in. Where it was supposed to. It's almost like you needed to skip, kind of putting that screw in on that side until you actually put this in so you could line up that little pin. All right, I need a GM screw. Well, okay. That one's just still not going in there right. Just can't. I can get it lined up and then it doesn't go in. There. Finally got it in. Okay. So, oh yeah, I just got to get the hood struts on. And then we'll be done with this issue. And it needs, I think that said BP screws. Yeah. Okay, there's one in place. I think I got a jammed cylinder. The cylinder doesn't want to move. It does now. I just had to pull on it hard enough to get it to let loose. All right, there we go. One lift gate installed. It is kind of rough, lifting it. It almost feels like it needs some oil. Anyhow, I'm sorry about the long video. I just kind of had to fuss around with some of the screws and stuff. But thanks for watching. That was pack 27.